Windows are a product that most of us take for granted. But can you imagine a house with no windows? As Halifax's only window manufacturer, Nova Doors and Windows have been making windows for almost 20 years. Although the purpose of windows hasn't changed, the technology behind them certainly has. Windows can come in a huge number of shapes, sizes, and styles. The windows that are manufactured here start life as simple lengths of extruded vinyl. The vinyl comes in a number of different profiles and colors. The lengths of vinyl used by Nova Doors and Windows are produced in Quebec and shipped to their Dartmouth, Nova Scotia factory. Once the vinyl arrives, each color-coded bundle is placed on a storage rack for easy access. The color coding is used to identify the different profiles that are used for different window types. The first step to constructing a window is cutting the vinyl. Screen frames and certain other parts are cut using a simple straight-cut saw. However, window and sash frames are cut using a computer-controlled miter saw. Once an order is received by the sales staff, it's entered into a computer and receives an order number. The saw operator is able to enter that number into the computerized miter saw in order for the saw to cut the exact lengths required for the window. Once the operator has chosen the correct profile of vinyl for the job, they then place the vinyl in the saw to be cut. Once cut, the vinyl pieces that make up all four sides are bundled in a rack ready for the next stage. When the cut pieces are ready, they're moved over to the copy router. The copy router is used to cut various holes in the vinyl to accommodate drainage and the various pieces of hardware that will be used to open, close, and lock the window. At this stage, larger windows may require steel rods that are cut by hand and inserted into the frame to add strength. If the window is a traditional hung style, it may also require counterweight rods that are installed at this stage. Once all the cuts have been made, the frame pieces are passed to the welding machine operator. The welder uses two heated metal plates to fuse the ends of each piece that will make up the frame. Once the plates are heated to 240 degrees Celsius, the welding machine pushes the ends of the cut vinyl against the plates for 20 seconds. The plates then move out of the way and the hot vinyl ends are fused together for 20 more seconds to create a permanent bond. The operator then flips the frame around to fuse the fourth piece of vinyl. Once completely welded, the operator moves the new frame to a table where he scrapes off the excess melted plastic. He then moves the frame to the assembly area. The assembly area is where all the hardware and frame assembly takes place. First, a worker cuts away any melted vinyl that may get in the way of proper assembly. This particular window will also have a fixed window attached to one side. Once the two frames are attached, the worker then uses waterproof caulking to install the brick molding that will be on the outside edge of the window frame. The brick molding is gently hammered into place using a rubber mallet and screwed to the window frame to ensure that it's permanently secured. Once the window is flipped to the other side, a vinyl drywall return is attached. This will provide a clean transition to the finished interior wall. Finally, the various pieces of hardware are attached that will be used to open, close, and lock the window sash. The sash, or opening piece of this particular window, is prepared at a different station. First, a sash seal is added to keep out wind and rain. Then, the various pieces of required hardware are added using custom-made jigs. The jigs ensure that the hardware on the sash matches the attaching hardware on the window frame perfectly. The completed sash is then placed on a rack, ready for another worker to add the glass. The glass arrives pre-cut and already assembled in double panes. The sash is the first piece to receive the glass pane. Rubber glazing blocks are first placed on the inside of the sash, followed by a generous amount of waterproof caulking. The glass is then placed inside the sash frame. The worker then adds some more caulking to the bottom of the glass to ensure a waterproof seal. Once the pane is in place, a glazing bead is hammered into place using a rubber mallet. The glazing bead will ensure the glass will stay secured for years to come. Once the glass is secure in the sash, the worker attaches the sash to the window. Any glass that needs to be secured directly to the window frame is also installed. After all the glass is installed, it's placed for cleaning and final inspection. Here, a worker inspects the various parts of the finished window, removes any stray pieces of vinyl, and thoroughly cleans the window. Nova Scotia is well known for our mosquitoes, so a bug screen is a must in any window. A worker first selects 4 pre-cut frame components. Holes are then drilled in the 2 side pieces for the installation of posts that will be used to attach the screen to the window frame. The worker then attaches corner pieces in order to build the frame. They then pull a sheet of screening from a roll and use a rubber edging to secure the screening to the frame. Once the screen is complete, it's attached to the window, along with the appropriate paperwork and stickers. Once everything is installed and inspected, the finished window is either stored for customer pickup or sent out for installation.